Okay guys, now we set up the shooting. Now let's change the actually animation of zombie. I mean, I was gonna show you like AI system, but I'm gonna make it like really simple for this course. Okay, I will just use some basic actions. So the zombie walks, and always follows our player. Okay, I'm gonna do it like very simple way. First of all, I want to change the animation of my zombie. Okay, I want this to, how can I say? I want this animation to be not standing still, but I want this to like a zombie walk. Okay, I want this. All right, so he will always like follow us. All right, wherever we go. So first, still make this humanoid. All right, and so actually this is not AI, but this is I'm writing this so our character always follow us, and the animation always loop time. All right, and apply. Okay, I mean for now I'm doing this like that. Okay, and then I will take out the zombie walk. So I will put this zombie walk under here. Okay, okay. So now if I press play, now it should play the zombie walk animation instead of like looking around. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Now he is like coming. Okay, he's a real zombie. Maybe I want to make this a little bit fast, just to make this game a little bit action packed. I don't know. Let's check out the animation. It depends on. Yeah, this is like looking better. Okay, so now what I will do is I will come to my zombie. This is my rigid body. I will okay. I will make this mass like 10 and angular drag to 10. Okay, so he's a little bit heavier, like I showed you before. And here I will add first of all move towards. Okay. Okay, make sure this is it. Move towards the game object, the player. Okay, and I will say finish distance 0. Sorry about that. I spoke in my own language. And also I want this maximum speed to be like 2, not 10. It's going to be too fast. Another one thing I want is I want always him to look at me. Okay, now check this out. Somewhat look at. I drag this in here, and we should always say, now check it out. Now the zombie should be walking and following us wherever we go. You see this arrow thing? Now check it out, guys. He's coming. Okay. Okay, this is 2. Yeah, this is like 2. He's pushing us. So if we go around, let me see. So you see, he's like following me. Okay. He's still like sliding. I think I need to make it like 0.5. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, still it's like really 0.5. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, this is 0.5. Yeah, this is like much better. He is like sliding in space. So I will make the animation 1, actually 2. Yeah, he's like coming. Okay, I don't like the sliding on the floor thing, guys. Okay, so I will come up here. I will make this 0.25 maybe. Let me see. Yeah, 0.35 maybe. Yeah, 0. Okay, for now I will leave it to 0.5 so I can like shoot him and like bring him back. Okay, now you see this impact thing happening here when I shoot him. All right, so this is like boom, you see. Now I need to make this impact a little bit more. Okay, so I need to, you see this arrow, this is where he will be following us. Okay, I need to select this, and where is this? Sorry, not this one, guys. So this in the prefab, when it touches our thing, Damage enemy, I'm gonna make this like 1000. Okay, so we see the bullet impact much better. So this is like the very easy, simple way. You see, now he's like moving back, he's following me. Oh yeah, because I forgot to change the speed to 0.5. Sorry about that, guys. Because when you press stop, this is all changed. Okay, now he's coming. Okay, now he's like, I'm like pushing him as I'm like shooting. Okay, you see, he's now like, he's not, he can't even catch me. Okay, he's coming slowly but surely, you see. And imagine there are a lot of these coming around. Okay, so this is okay, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I will make this 1.5. I think it was much better for this kind of speed. Let me check it out. Yeah. Okay, I will say okay to that kind of sliding for now. All right. So that's about it, guys, for this zombie. So hope you like this. Now you can like, you know, like imagine we have Command D. Now this is another one. You have Command D, and this is another one. Okay, now I have like 3 zombies. Okay, now I am like trapped. Check this out. Now you can like design your stage with all these. Okay, now they are all coming at me. All right, now I have a zombie horde like following me. You know, they are like coming at me. I can now shoot them. You know, gain some extra points or whatever. You know. Okay, they are all coming at me. Okay, that's cool, guys. So this is like a basic. That's the most basic thing. If you want to make it like a quick game, you know, if you don't want to make it like too complicated. So I will delete these two for now. Okay, I will save and see you in the next class, guys. Bye. Alrighty. Okay, let's now create a zombie health system. Okay, so when we like hit the zombie like 10 times maybe, and it will like lose his life. But for now, we are not going to make him like destroy or lose his life. But we will like add a health system. So when the bullet hits him, if it's like 10, it costs 987 or whatever. All right. Okay, so first we will like add a new FSM to it. So I will call this zombie damage. Okay. Or let me say zombie health. All right. And I will call this like health. Let me sorry. Health. Okay. Now I will add a finished event here. I will drag in this state, and this one I will say like wait, okay, or maybe idle, okay, and I will now create a new state, okay, and this one I will say like the damage zombie, all right. And now I will create a new event. I will call this like hit, okay. And actually this it should be like this. All right, I will say this like damage. Okay, forget about this hit, guys. All right, so I will call this like damage. Okay, so now if I click this, now this is like a global event. Okay, now I will hit it and I will say add global transition and damage. Okay, now I can like use this, like reference this, and call this from my other FSMs. Okay, so this is important, and I will say this add transition finished and come back here. So this is now a global event. Imagine it's like this. All right, and here I will like create like a float for my character. Okay, so I will say I don't know. First I will like create like I don't know, like let's call this health. Okay, so it's in 0 value, and here in the settings I will call this like set FSM float, set float value. All right, not FSM float, set float value, and I will call this health, and I will make this like 10, okay? And here, I will say if it gets damaged, so we will use this bullet thing. I will say subtract, so I will use like float subtract from the health, yes, and I will subtract 1, okay? So now, this one, all right? So we go to this bullet thing. You remember we had this send event by name, and what I will do is I will like use this global event right in here, okay? So what is our global event? So we will like send event by name. We will say, you will say game object FSM, and the game object will specify game object, and of course it will be our object hit, okay? And the FSM name will be like this, zombie health, all right? So we will copy this, all right? And let's come up here, and I will say this, and the send event, which is this, we will send right here, which was like damage, all right? So here, right, damage, it should be the same name with this, okay? So damage, so whenever our bullet collides with enemy, it will subtract, hopefully, from this float, okay? I mean, we set it to 10 here, so it will subtract 1 from it. For now, it's 0 because our game hasn't started yet, okay? Also, the bullet FSM, it's not actually, remember, this is actually taking from, how can I say, from this prefab. So you can drag and drop it here, or you can say like apply. So it's now updating the prefab using this, okay? And another thing we need to do is like this distance, I did it like 1, it was like 0.9, you know, just in case. So let's see what's going to happen now. Let's go to our zombie character. Now our zombie is following us, all right? And if I go, now it's like 10. Now let's check if this is gonna be like go down. Let's see. Yeah, it's now 9, you see, because the bullet is colliding him. And now it should go like really down. You see it's now 5. Okay, so we are shooting the zombie. All right. So boom, 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 boom. All right. So our bullet is like really killing him. And let's see what is the FSM value. Okay, I cannot see him because he's like colliding now. All right. So yeah, now it's like minus 57. Do you see? Because I was like shooting like fire. So you see now his health is like decreasing. Okay. So now we can set up like now we set up the health thing for our zombie. Okay. Using a global event here, damage. So now it's back to 0. Okay. Because the game will reset the health of this zombie to 10 when the game finishes. So let's test it again. So let's go. Let's try again. Let's touch this. So now it's 10. And let's boom, 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 boom. Did we touch him? It's not because I'm like this. Let's go. Yeah, minus 17. Do you see? Now we were like firing him like crazy. Okay. All right. Okay. And bullets collide enemy. Where is this? Damaging enemy. Add explosion for this is. Let's make this like 1200, 1000. So it is like much fierceful. Okay. Yeah, this is like much better. All right. So this is a boom, boom, boom. The bullets are like hitting him. Okay. Yeah. All right. And actually, I can because we made our zombie. Where is this rigid body? Like 1010, and we can really like damage him. Where is this? Like 1200, 100, and say apply. Of course. I think because I forgot to say apply, it doesn't affect too much. let's see. And yeah, now he's like more effective. You see, now he's like bumping back. Okay, all right. And let's see his health if it's working. Yeah, -9. Okay, that's cool, guys. Thank you for listening. So we are like getting somewhere now. Hopefully we will like complete our game sooner or later. Okay, so we're almost there. Don't worry. You know, we are getting a nice AIA game, almost like RPG game, zombie shooter. Okay, so see you in the next class. Bye. Okay, guys. Now let's continue. Now let's add some more interaction. I mean, like more action to our zombie when he gets damaged. Okay. So first of all, I want to set some animation here for my zombie. What I want is I downloaded this from Mixamo, so it's like a, you see, like it's a reaction hit. But I don't want my animation to start like from the beginning because we have still like an idle animation here. So I want this should be fine. So you see this timeline. If I drag this like to here, so now my animation will start from here or always. You see? You see? Okay, this is what we want. And make sure you did the humanoid. And also after you change this, click apply, all right? So this isn't going to be so cool. Check it out. I am going to take it out, drag out. Okay, now we have our animation. Now I will create a state, call this reaction, and drag and drop this reaction hit here. Okay, I will add also a bool here. I will call this reaction. Okay, and as you can imagine, we are going to make a back and forth transition here like we did before. I'm going to take this out, add a bool, make it true. If it's true, go to reaction. If it's false, take it out and go back to zombie idle. All right, so this is cool. We'll click our zombie. And now what we will do is we will add a, how can I say, set animator boolean right in here. Okay, set animator bool. And as you can imagine, we will drag and drop our zombie, the model below my zombie controller, let's say. And the trigger will be, copy this here. Okay, so, oh, sorry guys, this will be, yeah, set animator bool. That's my bad. Sometimes when you drag and drop, things change, so always make sure double click. And I will drag it here, and I will command V, the reaction, and I will make this true, okay? Then I also will add a, like a wait command here, like a 0.1. So 0.1 and finish and bring it below. Okay, so, and where is this? I will copy this. When we come back to idle, it should not play but go back to idle. Okay, so let's see what's going on here, if this is going to work, you know. He's coming to me and I shoot. You see, he's like, you know, you can add sound effects in here when he is like this. Okay, okay, so he's coming back to me. All right, cool, that's cool, guys. And where is this? Damaging the enemy. Okay, and set animator bool is cool. I think we can like copy this explosion force and test if it's gonna work better also here. Sorry, in here, you know. Let's check it out. So we have more like a back going action. Yeah, this is like much better. Okay. Okay, so you can leave that here as well. Okay. Now one more effect I really like, because imagine this is like an arcade game. Don't try to think it more realistic. And I will create another like a strobe effect on my zombie. And I will make it like really easy. I will add a point light here, and I will bring it right next to my zombie. All right, so where he is at, and I will make this 6, and I will make the range like 4. Okay, so it is right where he is at, so it doesn't light everywhere. And I will make the coloring a little bit yellowish, you know, so it's close to our bullet color. Okay, and I will bring right under my zombie model, my zombie controller. Okay, so guys, and now what we do, of course, what we do is we activate our game object here, and I will say specify. I will point this. Now this is activated, and when we go back here, deactivate it. And now when we press play, and when we press play, now check this out. This is like a subtle light effect. You see that the light is going on. Okay, I think we can make it more dramatic. I think it's not enough. If I take this, by the way, I need to turn this off, and so maybe I need to make this like 10. Okay, so make the range 7 or 6. Okay, let's deactivate this and let's check it out again. Yeah, this is like much better. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, guys. All right. So that's cool. You know, we are adding some more things to our game. In the next class, we'll see how we can like make this zombie die. All right. Okay. See you next class. Bye. Alrighty. Okay, let's go. So let's now add some destroy event for our zombie. Okay. Basically, what we will do is here we'll say float compare. Okay. Because remember we had our health float here. Now we will use that. I will say float 1 to health. For the sake of testing this game, I'm gonna make this 5 for now, so we don't like shoot and wait for a long time. And we will say if this is equal to float 2, which is 0. How can I say? We need to create an event actually. I mean, how can I say? Sorry. We need to create like a event here. We will say kill enemy because we need some events to send to. So we will say kill enemy. Yes, kill enemy. So if it's equal or less, then I will come here and I will say destroy self. Okay. So first let's check this, if this is working or not. So I will shoot him, and boom, 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 and he's gone. Cool, this is working. Okay, of course it's not going to be like this. This is looking ugly, or ugly. All right. And what we will do instead is, you know, I have a nice zombie death animation here, which is boom and bye bye zombie. All right, we are going to use this one. Okay. So this is I set to humanoid and animation is okay, cool. I will command and D this again. I mean, check it out, just duplicate it. And here I will create, let's drag it down here like this. I will create that animation, okay? And I will this time use a trigger. Okay, and I will make a transition to here, make a transition from here. I will take it out. I will death the zombie, make him fall, okay, like this. And so what I will do here is when we come back to here, from here to here. I want a trigger. Set animator trigger this time, you remember? Okay. I will specify this. I will bring it here. And I will, of course, trigger that animation. Okay. All right. And we will like wait this time. Maybe, yeah, I will let the transition bit finished here. We will wait like 2 seconds. Okay. And I will add another state. Now I can destroy my zombie. Destroy self. Okay. Now let's check it out. What's going on here? I hope this is gonna work, guys. Because if it works, it's gonna be really cool. I mean, it should work. Come on. There's no reason. And what happened there? Okay. What happened is I didn't add that animation. Sorry, guys. Okay, now check this out. So he went right on the floor. Like if you don't, okay, let's check it out again. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Oh yeah, and he's gone, okay? Maybe we can make our zombie that weight a little bit 3, like 2.5 maybe, so we see him more on the floor before he's gone. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. And gone. That's cool, you see? We have a nice zombie death animation. So if you like were to like duplicate these and kill them, boom, 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 you know, they will just be falling on the floor, all right? So thanks for listening and see you in the next class. Bye. Okay, you know what? Since we can like make our enemy die, why don't we add a health bar on top of it, all right? Okay, for that we will come here, right click, UI, okay, and we will create a canvas first, okay. Now this UI canvas is actually used mostly for your game UI, so it is always locked up here, okay. So but we don't want this, okay. For example, let me show you what's happening here, okay. If I were to add a text here and I will make it like write my name, okay, and make the color white. You see, this is on the center, so you can like come here, so it's on the right left corner. So when we play our game, you know, this is like how you can set up your game UI. So this will always stay at top, okay, and boom, bye bye. All right, okay, but we don't want this, okay. What we want, I'm going to delete this. What we want this canvas always to be on top of our enemy, so we can like see the, actually we will create a health bar, okay? That's what we will do. So I will make this world space and I will make these positions 0, 0, 0. Okay, so this is right in the center of my zombie. I will make this 0 0.01, 0 0.01, 0 0.01, okay? So this is much better. All right, and even make it more smaller. All right, so it's like this, just on top of my zombie. All right, now I will create an image, okay, which I created here in Photoshop. This is like a rectangle bar and the image size like 200 by 30 something, okay. So this is like a reference for you can create. I mean, I'm going to give it to you anyway, but just in case. Here, under the canvas, actually I'm going to rename this health canvas, okay? And under it, I'm going to create a new UI and image, all right? So then, and this one, I will select this health, but make sure when you import this health, guys, make sure this is set to Sprite 2D and UI, and you hit apply, okay? So I'm going to come up here, I'm going to select this. So if I say health right here in search, so this is right here, and I'm going to scale this and make it like an energy bar kind of thing, okay? Let's make this 2 by 0.5 maybe, okay? I don't like that, 0.3, okay? And bring the health canvas like below, right on top of my guy here, okay? Another thing you want is you want to create an empty object right on here, okay, and bring it left. Okay, you see where I'm getting here? Bring it left here, and let's call this health bar, and let's call this scale, and I'm gonna bring it right in here. The thing is, when I try to scale from here, it doesn't work the way I want, but it will work when we do it right from here. So you see, like the energy bar is going down like this, okay? So this is what we will control at, all right, with our FSMs. All right, so this is all set up, and I'm gonna create a new FSM here. Let's call this health bar, okay, and I'm gonna call this, or actually let's call this health bar, and let's call this bar, why not? You know, okay. So let's come up here, and what we will need is we will need to get this float, this health, into here, okay? And how will we do that? Okay, we will say get FSM float, okay, and we will say the specify game object, and we will drag and drop this right here, all right, and FSM name will be zombie health, okay. You can just copy here this FSM name, and we will copy right here, and the variable name, of course, will be, can we take it here? No, we can't. Variable name will be health, okay. So this one we will copy, okay. Where is this? Health, and we will store this in a new variable. We will call this health variable, all right, and we will check every frame, okay. So now this will get the FSM, this health bar will get the FSM, our float number from zombie, and store this under the health variable. Now what we need is we need to set scale, okay, and we will say specify game object, and what we need is we will drag and drop this right here, and we will attach this to health variable, all right, and we will of course click every frame, okay. So when this health bar, when we hit our zombie, and hopefully this should like scale this health bar thing and make the health bar go down, and boom, all right. So we have a, all right, here we go, boom 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 boom, and it's going all the backwards and things, okay. Now the thing is, because we set our zombie health to like 5, so this is increasing its scale by 5, so we don't want that. We want this, okay, we'll make a few changes here. I mean, we could like change, like calculate and things, but we don't want that. We want like simple solution. I will make this 1, okay. Now this time our zombie health is 1, and each hit I'm going to subtract like 0.2 to my zombie, okay. So what's gonna happen if I click hit? So this is okay, and you see, and now my zombie is, yeah, okay. We don't want this to happen, okay. So what we want is, how can I say, scale, scale, okay. And what we want is when our zombie is dead, we want to destroy object, okay. Also when the FSM is next to 0, we don't want to see this going backwards all the way, okay, because it will still like, our bullets will still, even he's in the death animation, our bullets will still like, how can I say, touch him, and it will still subtract our 0.2 from our zombie, so this will go backwards, okay. If we were to like destroy our object right away, or if we were to like instead of playing the animation, if we would like how can I say, spawn or create object from our prefabs from here, like we did, you know, with the bullet thing, then that shouldn't be a problem. But now we are still playing with the same object. We just don't want our, how can I say, let's destroy this. We just don't want our health bar to be seen, okay? So if we go to our health canvas, okay, and now if I shoot him, okay, now he's gone. All right, okay. Actually, let's make this, let's make his damage to 0.1, so it's more exact. You know, it goes like more in a small values, and now it's almost like our zombie has a health of 10. So here we go, boom, 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 go, 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 zombie, come on. And okay, now he's gone. Okay, now this is much cooler. All right, but what we have here is, let me show you something. Actually, this bar is not so cool right now, because when our zombie is turning, you see the energy bar is turning with him. Okay, you see, check it out. All right, we don't want that. How do we fix that? Actually, what we want is, we want our energy bar to always look at our camera, right? All right, so now it doesn't matter where I am, okay? And so the energy bar should be always looking at the camera, okay? You see, even he's turning. Okay, you see? So he's coming at me. And he's gone. That's cool, huh? All right. So hope you like this part of my lesson, which is, I think, like making it more like an arcade shooter game. All right, making it more look professional. So, you know, people can ask you, did you make this with Playmaker? Yeah, sure. You know, or you can say, I did this all coding or whatever. You know, just joking, of course. Okay, so this is looking fine. All right. So see you on the next class, guys. Bye. Okay, guys. Something I want to show you important. Okay, like if we just waiting for the play to start, when we press, you know, when we shoot our game, you know, shoot our zombie during the game, these bullets are spawning, but actually going into the emptiness forever in our game, which can create a performance issue when we are playing the game, especially in a mobile or something. Okay. The thing is, like we said, if we damage the enemy, like then go to like destroy self, or, you know, collide or whatever, you know. So these bullets won't destroy themselves if you don't collide. Even they are not visible here, they are still in our, I mean, they are still being calculated. Okay, so I want to like destroy, let's call this destroy self. Okay, I want to destroy this weight. I will wait like maybe 5 seconds. So during the game, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, let's say 5 seconds. Okay, and I want these bullets, no matter what, after 5 seconds to destroy themselves. Okay, I mean, they will be out anyway in 5 seconds, but I'm just giving some more time. So I will say destroy self. Okay, so this time, because other way around, imagine you are shooting all these bullets, they are being instantiated or whatever, I couldn't spell it, sorry. So they will like all, I mean, this game will be full of bullets, and we don't want that. So these bullets will destroy themselves after 5 seconds wait time. So, you know, our game is more fresh and it refreshes itself almost. Okay, so make sure you do that before continuing any further. Also, after you do this, make sure you hit apply, because you did it here, and it should also be changed in our prefab here. Okay, I mean, instead of like dragging and dropping this here, okay, you can like still click apply, and this is the same like I showed you before. Okay, now our bullets will destroy themselves after 5 seconds time. All right, so see you in the next class for other good stuff. Bye. Okay, now let's add a zombie attack to our character. All right, how will we do that? Of course, we will first, let's make the events for the animations, okay, for our zombie. And so I have this zombie attack animation here, okay, so which is like this. So it's like boom, hitting, all right. And I of course set this rig to humanoid from here and apply. Sorry guys. And I will take this zombie attack out again, like I did in my previous animations. And here in the animator, I will create a new state called attack. Let's call this zombie attack, okay? And let's drag and drop this here, okay? And so what we will do, we will of course create a bool here. Let's call this attack again, and make a transition to here. Make it bool attack is true and attack is false. Then, you know, go back to whatever, okay? And so how can we do that? All right, so let's, you know, let's move the thing. All right, so let's go ahead. So I was just checking out something, guys, just to be sure, okay? And so also I want like go to this reaction hit of my zombie when he's like making an attack. So if the animation is going on and you hit him, you want him to react as well. So I will come up here and attack to false as well. So when it's false, this goes through this. And I also want him to go to his death animation from here, okay? So it's, how can I say, attack is false, okay? So how will we do that? Okay, as you remember, our zombie is already moving towards to our player. But first we want him to like stay in place so he doesn't move forward. And how do we do that? We first create a collision event. Okay. And if you see, I actually changed its collider, zombies collider, from playing with this capsule collider. So I moved, it was like this. I moved it this a little bit like this, okay? And you can make the radius a bit bigger, okay? So he's like more, let's say, touchy with our player. And also I set the players, I made the players collision a bit bigger, okay, for our zombie. And so, you know, we can see the collision we can set the collision much better. So here in the collision event, I will say on, let's say, collide stay, because we don't want him to make the attack only one time. If he's close her, we want him to make it over and over again, okay? So we want, of course, the collide tag to be player, which is like here, okay? And what happens when we make the collision? That's the question. All right, finished. Of course, we will still use the move towards and smooth look at, but this time I will make him move in 0 power, so he will stay, okay? He will stop moving, but he will still be able to look at our character, okay? And what we will do is we will set an animator bool. We will say specify game object, of course, which will be our zombie thing, all right? And this will be the attack, all right? Okay, so now when our zombie collides with our player tag, it will play this, okay? And then we will wait here like 2 seconds, something, for him to finish his attack. Okay. And we will here set the animator bool to false. Okay, and when this is finished, we will go back to the listening stage. All right, so let's see if this is working or not. Okay, so let's check from here. Okay, so we get close. Now he is attacking. All right, and he's attacking. Now he's in a loop. Okay, so he's attacking. All right, so this is cool, and he's attacking. And when we are away, he's following us. Okay, and like, all right, so let's check it out here. So if he's attacking and we shoot him, he's still like reaction. Okay, all right, and he's gone. Okay, that's cool. And so let's see, zombie attack. Did we set this up? Yeah, this is cool. And this is how can I say, so reaction attack false. Yeah, this should be okay. All right, okay, that's perfect, working fine. So in the next class we will make a few adjustments to the settings, okay, so it works better. All right, so see you in the next class. Okay guys, I just want to fix a few things here, because in previous class, even though we set up the animations, it doesn't behave correctly, because when I hit him, you know, like when he is attacking and I hit him, he doesn't like go back the way it's supposed to be. Okay, what I want is first of all, I want to make a few corrections here. Sorry about that. So actually we set it up like this, attack to false to go back, actually, which was not true, which was not the right way to do. Okay, because we only go to this finishing the attack animation, wait for 2 seconds and go here. So it's like stuck in here. But what we want is we want to create another like set of events here, so it creates a reaction even though while it's attacking. All right, so like I want to show again here. So this is like if he's like attacking, and if okay, let's see. So what's going on here? Let me see. Wait for 2 seconds, finished, and then go to animator attack false. So we need to wait here. So if the zombie is attack, okay, something false in here. Yeah, you see he is giving this weird thing. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we need to take the, okay, yeah, we left it at attack, you see. We need to take this to reaction. So we need to trigger the reaction so it reacts, okay? So it was false what we did there. So you see now here, he's attacking. And if I were to, when he's attacking, I shoot him, he's not, he's still going, continuing to make the attack action, okay? When I shoot him, he's trying to do that. So we don't want that. What we want is we want to make a set of events here, okay? Which is like, first of all, we had like the wait command here. I mean, here we go. So what I want is I created a tag for the bullet here, okay? So this is a bullet tag. And what we will do is we will here create a collision event, okay? Collision event. So if this zombie is collided with the bullet, then we will send an event called collide, okay? I created the event here, collide. You can create, just write anything, you know, collide here. And this one we will send to another state, okay? So this one, okay, with this one we will like, how can I say, we will set the animator bool, okay? And we will specify game object. So we want to react, okay? So how can we say, we can say now this, again, this object. Now we will copy this, okay? All right. And this is true, okay? Now displays the reaction, and we will wait like 0.1 second, okay? And when this is finished, we will again take it back to another state, all right, which will be again the set animator bool. And so I need to make this true and this one false, okay? And this, when this is finished, we will take it back to our start system, okay? So now I know it is a bit complicated, but what we did here, let me go over first. So we actually, like when the zombie is in collision with our player, okay, he plays this attack animation, but waits for 2 seconds and then goes back here after 2 seconds and then goes back here. So within that 2 seconds, if we didn't do these events here, even we shoot him, he wouldn't react, he would still be continue to attacking us. But what we did is here, we said if our player is at that time, during that animation, is collided with bullet, we send a collide event, and we said that play the reaction animation from there, okay? So during the zombie attack, we created this reaction, we said true, then we set it false, which means when it's false from here, it goes back to the idle, all right? So this should work fine, guys, and let's check it out. So if she is playing, you see, is still okay. So he is like this and he's reacting, okay? All right, so this is much better, I think, much logical way of doing things. So it looks more like a solid game, you know. So here we go, he's back to idle, and if I shoot, he reacts, okay? All right, boom, you see, he is now reacting and he's gone, okay? So now the game is like becoming more like a nice action shooter with all the things happening. Like these are small things, but you see how like long it takes to set them up, and they just happen like in seconds, and less than a second maybe sometimes. All right, so hope you like this part of the class, and see you in the next lesson. Bye.